Okay, now we're going to discuss Miles' monitor. We don't typically leave it on him during the day anymore like we did when he first came home because we know he's doing okay. We usually just put it on him at night. However, we'll show you how it works. There's three pieces to this. We have the actual monitor itself. This is what we call a posy. This just kind of helps hold on the pulse ox sensor. This is the actual pulse ox sensor. The gauze strip here won't always be that long, usually to prolong the life of a pulse ox, because we can only get so many a month. We just use an extra strip of tape to hold it together. Yeah, so it's not always going to be that long. What you need to do when you attach this to the foot is, where this star is, I don't know if you can see that, there you go. That star and this black dot need to be across from each other when you put it on his body. These are made to go on baby's toes, but Miles has such tiny toes that it doesn't work. Here's the two sensors that need to read off each other. It's almost like a garage door opener with the safety thing. Those two need to connect to get a good reading. So here's the little monkey foot. Like I said, you try to get those two markers across from each other so that they can read. And what these are reading is Miles' heart rate and his oxygen saturations. Greg puts these a little lower down on the foot than I do. I usually put them up closer to his toes, but whatever works, works. Then we just put that little Velcro posy on just to help hold that securely to get a good reading. Then you connect the two cables. Pin cables there. And there's a little plastic cover that holds everything together. We're connected. Then we have the monitor. You hold the power button on the far left. It's outlined in green. It will light up showing that it's been powered on. It'll run through some settings, which are just showing his alarms for high and low. And it will flash these dashes until it's picking up. This here shows how much battery life you have. We also have a charger. That there is a silence button. If it is alarming and you know it's okay, you can push that and it'll stop alarming and the screen will still work. This indicator here shows how well it's picking up. Right now it's all in green, so it's picking up pretty well. If it is not picking up well, to get the glare out of here. If it's not picking up, there we go. Good example. So when it's lighting up green like that, it means it's not picking up well and you're not getting an accurate, when it's glowing red like that, it means you're not picking it up and getting a good reading. However, we are getting a little bit of green there, so it's pretty good. The top number in the red is his oxygen saturations. That will alarm low once it hits 88. It will only go as high as 100. The bottom number is his heart rate, and just so you know, when he is sleeping, it is lower. It will dip down even into the 50s sometimes, and it may beep, but that is not really a big concern, because I asked the cardiologist, and that's what he said. So yeah, this I've gotten mixed answers on. Some people tell me they don't know what it means. Some people say that's how well it's picking up. I don't trust any of what that is. But here's our good example and our bad example. Red means it's not picking up very well, so you need to adjust the sensor. Green means it's picking up well. If it's picking up perfectly, it'll be green all the way to the top. If it wiggles too much, because he does, it won't pick up. So really, you don't have to be incredibly concerned if he is alarming and it's glowing the red, because it just means it's not picking up well. And if he's kicking, it's not going to pick up well. But you can try adjusting it, moving up and down the foot, just making sure those two contacts are across from each other. And that's pretty much it. Thanks.